Intelligence is a complex and multifaceted concept, extending far beyond simple test scores. It encompasses problem-solving abilities, adaptability, critical thinking, and the capacity to learn from experience. While defining unintelligence is equally complex and often subjective, we can observe certain cognitive habits and behaviors that may hinder effective understanding and interaction with the world. It's crucial to approach this topic not as a judgment of inherent worth, but as an exploration of tendencies that might impede intellectual growth and effective reasoning. These are potential indicators, not definitive labels. Let's examine 10 such signs. But first, subscribe to our channel. A significant sign can be a strong resistance to accepting new information, especially if it contradicts existing beliefs. This isn't about healthy skepticism, but a refusal to even consider alternative perspectives or evidence. This closed-mindedness prevents learning and adaptation. It creates an echo chamber where existing biases are reinforced, hindering intellectual development. A low level of curiosity about how things work or why things are the way they are can be another indicator. An intelligent mind often seeks to understand, question, and explore. A lack of curiosity limits exposure to new ideas and knowledge. It stifles the drive to learn and grow intellectually. Difficulty truly listening to and understanding others is a notable sign. This involves not just hearing words, but grasping the meaning, context, and underlying message. Poor listening leads to misunderstandings and an inability to learn from others' experiences or knowledge. It hinders effective communication and collaboration. Struggling to understand or empathize with viewpoints different from one's own can be limiting. This goes beyond disagreement. It's an inability to mentally step into another's shoes. This cognitive rigidity prevents nuanced understanding of complex issues. It fosters black and white thinking and reduces problem-solving flexibility. While emotions are natural, a tendency to quickly resort to anger or frustration when challenged or presented with complex ideas can impede rational thought. Emotional responses can override logical processing. This reaction often serves as a defense mechanism against ideas that are difficult to process or accept. It shuts down productive discussion and learning. Reducing complex issues to overly simplistic terms or binary choices is another potential sign. Reality is often nuanced, and understanding requires appreciating complexity. Oversimplification prevents a deep understanding of causes and effects. It leads to superficial analysis and potentially flawed conclusions. Repeating the same errors without reflecting on what went wrong indicates a difficulty in learning and adapting. Intelligence involves analyzing outcomes and adjusting behavior. Failing to learn from mistakes stunts personal and intellectual growth. It shows a lack of analytical reflection on past actions. While not solely indicative of intelligence, a consistently limited vocabulary and difficulty articulating thoughts clearly can sometimes correlate with limited exposure to information and ideas. Effective communication often reflects clear thinking. Struggling to express oneself precisely can hinder both learning and the ability to share knowledge. It can be a barrier to deeper understanding. A strong aversion to change, even when change is logical or necessary, can be a sign of cognitive inflexibility. Adapting to new circumstances is a key aspect of intelligence. Resistance to change prevents growth and innovation. It keeps individuals stuck in outdated modes of thinking and behavior. A limited understanding of one's own strengths, weaknesses, biases, and impact on others can be a significant barrier to intellectual and personal development. Self-awareness is crucial for learning and improvement. Without self-awareness, it's difficult to identify areas for growth or understand why certain approaches fail. It hinders the ability to learn from social interactions and personal experiences. Exploring these potential signs is not about labeling individuals, but about understanding cognitive tendencies that might limit one's ability to learn, adapt, and interact effectively with the world. Recognizing these habits in ourselves or others can be the first step towards fostering more open, curious, and analytical thinking. Cultivating intellectual habits like curiosity, open-mindedness, and self-reflection can enhance cognitive function and lead to a richer understanding of the world around us. It is a continuous journey of learning and adaptation. If you got value from this, consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel.